Tonight's Messages of Peace resonates from the pulpit this Sunday. Governor Paulo urges Edo Hajj pilgrims to uphold state's image. Plus, 60th World Communication Day. Media practitioners charge on using tools in propagating gospel and not allow artificial intelligence dominates. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you from Nta Benin Network Center. Just a quick reminder that we are live streaming. You can join us on our YouTube channel, Nta Benin. I am Good Luck Inaini. Thank you for being there. Now, Christians have been enjoined to live a life that glorifies God, as devil come to kill, steal, and destroy, but that God is the giver of peace. This is a cross-off message preached this Sunday by the General Overseer of Christ's Chosen Church of God, Senior Apostle David Nwefe, at the new Cathedral Complex in Benin City, Abon Road in Benin. From our couple has details.
Senior Apostle David Nwefe reminded faithful that Christ is the Prince of Peace and that only Him can give peace to mankind. He advised congregation to always abide by the tenets of the Christian faith to avoid the snares of the devil who targets the children of God and takes away their peace.
Anytime you come to the house of God, please be comforted. Sit comfortably because you are in the presence of your Maker, who say, "Come unto me." I want to appeal to us again today that is, we should drop all our differences, every middle wall or partition between you and your brother or sister. Please break them now. There are no words, I cannot say any word, but right inside your heart, all those barriers will not make you to look at your brother very well, sister very well. Please break them now. Whatever that have separated us before or tends to separate us should be put aside. And let's work together. One, for our salvation, and two, for the glory of the Church of God here on earth and after this place.
Prayers and praises also featured in the service. Ambience. In Benin, Ifoma Okafo, NTA News.
Now, the General Overseer of Christ Tower Ministry, Reverend Jacob Higebo, has encouraged believers to live according to God's principles, emphasizing that His rules are meant to guide Christians right into a life of righteousness and fulfillment. He gave the advice during this Sunday service. Again, Ifoma Okafor has details.
Ministering this Sunday on the topic God's Golden Rules, Reverend Igebo explained that God's Golden Rules serve as a guide for every believer, helping them to live in obedience, love, honesty, and faithfulness. He noted that when Christians follow God's instructions, they experience peace, direction, and divine blessings. He further urged the congregation to allow these godly principles to shape their daily lives and relationships, reminding them that living according to God's standards brings honor to Him and positive impact to others.
If you ask, people will give to you. Then, if people ask you, do you also give? The golden rules of God. If thou will hearken to the voice of God and do the right things, God will exalt you in a high position of the earth. And what are the rules? Don't tell lies. God's golden rules that He has given to us. The golden rule, Jesus applied it. And Bible told us wherever He went, He was doing.
The service concluded with prophetic declarations over the congregation. In Benin, Ifoma Okafo, NTA News.
The uniqueness of prophets in the service of God and humanity has been re-echoed by Pastor Spencer Osaiwe during the climax of the Deliverance Holy Mission Founders Week, which held at the headquarters of the church. Uduakabong Archibald tells us more.
Pastor Kwere emphasized that the prophet is an individual that stands between God and humanity, teaching the word of God to the faithful. For the youth, Pastor Kwere enjoined them to make a change in their generation. He also reminded them that prophets are not schooled by mundane philosophies, but through divine instructions.
A prophet is the one that has this divineness between humanity and the supernatural. A prophet is not ordinary. I told us the last time. A prophet is not your mate. A prophet is not your girlfriend. A prophet is not your boyfriend. A prophet are not schooled by the word, but directly born, created by God to make a change in our generation. A prophet are not schooled by the world educational system, but move directly by the leading of the Holy Spirit. Prophets, they are what? They move the voice, the intermediary between divine and humanity. They are the one that serve as a conductor.
The service featured prophetic declarations and cutting of the 69th birthday cake by a celebrant. In Benin, Udrakobong, Achibong, Nta News.
And still on religious matters, Governor Mondo Paulo has urged 95 intending pilgrims from Edo State to uphold the state's image as they depart for Saudi Arabia for the 2026 Hajj. The governor gave the charge at a farewell ceremony held at the Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board in Benin City. Here's the report.
Clerics, traditional rulers, and leaders of Muslim organizations gathered to pray for the pilgrims' safety and a successful exercise. Representing the governor, Secretary to the State Government Umar Musa Ehilo advised the pilgrims to avoid any conduct that could tarnish the image of Edo State and Nigeria. He said the government remains committed to supporting the Muslim community and ensuring pilgrims' welfare throughout the Hajj. He added that the Governor Paulo's inclusive style of governance has strengthened ties between the administration and the Muslim community in the state.
In the light of the various challenges the country is facing, it will be a good opportunity to channel some of these concerns to He that is able to do all things, Almighty God, to pray for the state, pray for its leaders, as well as pray for the country.
The Amiru Hajj and Ogiega of EBA, Malam Ali Suleiman, alongside the chairman of the Edo State's Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board, Musa Muhammad Udumo, urged the pilgrims to reciprocate government support by conducting themselves exemplarily in the Holy Land.
The only way to show gratitude for the support the government has given us is to be of good conduct and ambassadors to Edo State.
Although 351 people initially registered with the board, only 95 will participate in this year's Hajj. The contingent include 50 males and 45 females, along with officials. In Benin.
And in case you are just joining us, you're watching NTA News. We'll take a break now and there shall be more report when we return. Please stay with us.
Good morning, madam. How are you doing today?
Good morning. What can I do for you?
We are from Edo State Internal Revenue Service. We are here for your tax, ma'am.
My tax?
Yes, ma'am.
Why will I pay tax? What do I stand to benefit if I pay tax?
Oh, I like that question, ma'am. Now listen to this.
I'm listening.
When you pay your tax, you are paving the way for better schools, quality healthcare, good roads, security, infrastructure, and agriculture that will provide food sufficiency in Edo State.
Is that all?
No, ma'am. The government is not spending your tax for personal benefits. They are using your tax to provide better, secured, comfortable, and conducive environment for everyone in Edo State.
Oh wow! I'll pay my tax now.
Edo, hear the call. Let's make it right. Pay your tax. Let's build our state. Hand in hand. Together we can. Pay your tax today for a better and brighter Edo State tomorrow. This message is from the Edo State Internal Revenue Service, EIRS, administering revenue for service and development.
Next time you visit the
Bini, answer don't come for transformer wahala oh. Yes, so no more travel to buy transformer because Uyi Technica don't bring all sizes of brand new electrical transformers, whether na 300 kVA, 500 kVA, different phases for community, streets, business places, church. In fact, anywhere you for need transformer. Hear this so different concrete mixer don't land for Uyi Technica, including poker vibrator for concrete, reamer for floor, tiller for agricultural use, heat transformer machine for stoning. For Uyi Technica, different kind of sewing machine, boku, quality generators of different sizes, small or big Perkins and Mikano, all with quality spare parts, plus grinding machine, welding machine, pepper mill, and more. Come for brand new electrical transformer of different capacity, concrete mixers and more for Uyi Technica, 79, 81 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and all Uyi Technica branches. Uyi Technica, quality, affordable products.
Yes, so. All the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, so. Yes, so. For quality tester material, I say, come Mama Miracle. You need them page a shrebi. You know what disappoint you. No be lie.
See clarity, see plenty Ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. EJ Mama Miracle Store. This one too much oh. See all kind of waxy, whether na London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandese, brocade, Kampala, lacy, Yasegbe hair tie. All day oh, whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store, we get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want Ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. It don't get her now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store get them. Make you waka enter. See them sit down for the head office 211 Motala Muhammad Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
Thanks for being there. Now, the Archbishop of the Benin Metropolitan See, Most Reverend Augustine Akubeze, has urged Catholic media practitioners to use their platforms to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ and embrace artificial intelligence with humanity. Rosemary Omani has details.
As the 2026 Communications Week drew to a close, members of the Catholic Media Practitioners of Nigeria, Kampan Benin Archdiocese, joined other Catholic faithful at St. Anthony Catholic Church, Ewotubu, to mark the 60th World Communications Day. Archbishop Akubeze reminded the media workers of Pope Leo XIV's theme for the year. preserving human voices and faces. He stressed that artificial intelligence and digital technology should serve human dignity, not replace it.
The Pope talks on the artificial intelligence, that we shouldn't rely solely on it, that the human mind have a conscience, have a voice, so we have to use our voice to evangelize. So I'll call on all practitioners to always remember that when reporting.
The celebration included a Thanksgiving Mass by Campan members.
To God be all the glory. All over the world, media professionals, practitioners are remembered because of their role in using the media to evangelize.
Taking a cue from the Pope's message, he encourages us not to jettison our human intelligence, in as much as artificial intelligence is okay, but at certain point in time, we have to bring in our human reasoning.
Awards were presented to distinguished individuals. The Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Dr. Patrick Ebojele, and his wife, alongside 3 others, were recipients for their contributions to the growth of the church.
The award will spur me to do more in communicating Christ, to do more in my job, and to be more Christ-oriented.
Thanks to the Catholic media practitioners, has been a good award among all the awards I've received so far. Propagation of Christ, and that's one of the things we are here in this earth to do.
The Archbishop also blessed the media tools of the practitioners, praying for their work to advance truth and the gospel. In Benin, Rosemary Omani, NTA News.
And now to other matters now. Politics. The All Progressives Congress APC has formally presented certificate of return to 9 aspirants in Edo State, confirming them as the party's flag bearer for the 2027 Edo State Federal House of Representatives election. Now, Chairman of the National Working Committee, Kabiru Ajana, while briefing journalists at the party secretariat in Benin City, described the election as the most peaceful. Elizabeth Amoko tells us more.
The presentation of the certificate of return follows the conclusion of the APC House of Representatives primary election in Edo State, which produced incumbents and new entrants as party's candidate for the 2027 poll. The APC National Working Committee Chairman, Kabiru Ajana, expressed certainty that the 9 candidates for the House of Rep seat will win. He urged the candidates to see their selection as an endorsement and a challenge to help the party win Edo State at all levels of the general election.
The people have spoken. In Edo, it wasn't a siege of where people sit down behind the corridors of power to write names. But this election was taken to the grassroots, and the grassroots have elected their leaders to represent them in the various federal constituencies that make up Edo State, which is 9.
For the party chairman, Jarrett Tenebe, the candidates emerged after an internal selection process overseen by the party's national leadership.
There are some people that withdrew, that stepped down from the race. But many people might still be surprised to see them in the ballot. The reason is because we only saw on social media they are stepping down, but there is supposed to be a form they are supposed to sign to show that they withdrew from the race. All those things were not done, and I'm sure that's the reason why they were still captured in the primaries.
The flag bearers promised to close ranks and focus on building a unified campaign ahead of the election.
This is not a case of having a winner. This is a case of coming together because this is the first phase of a 2-stage process.
This primaries that has been very, very seamless. It goes to show that the party is united.
Other aspirants for my federal constituency, we've been united, and by the special grace of God, we work so hard to deliver the 2.5 million votes promised by our governor. within our federal constituency.
Well, I feel very happy that this is a dream come true. Permit me to also appreciate His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Ukpewolo, the Akbako Measure of our time, the Akbako Rescue, Akbako here, Akbako Infrastructure, Akbako everywhere.
The 2027 Edo House of Representatives election is expected to be keenly contested, with major political parties already positioning their candidates ahead of the poll. In Benin, Elizabeth Omako, NTA News.
In the same vein, APC leaders and chieftains across wards and the 6 local government areas of Edo North Senatorial District have unanimously endorsed the incumbent Senator Adams Oshomole for second-term bid for his impressive performance and massive project attracted to the district. Again, Elizabeth Omoko has details.
Political juggernauts across the Edo North Senatorial District converge on Iyamo, the country home of the former governor of Edo State and chairman Senate Committee on Interior, Senator Adams Oshomole, to formally endorse him for a second term.
Are you all in agreement that Adams Oshomole should be our candidate? And he should be returned 100%?
For Senator Adams Oshomole, the endorsement as a consensus candidate of the APC in Edo North Senatorial District will yield more dividends for the people of the senatorial districts.
To protect the unity of Afema land and to support anyone on the basis of his merit and ensuring that we have a sense of belonging.
Party stalwarts describe Senator Adams Oshomole as a man with the experience and capacity needed to effectively represent Edo North at the National Assembly, promising to mobilize more support for President Tinubu for 2027.
To urge you, once it is time for election, take a look at what APC has done in your place and do the very best.
The distribution of Oshomole has no opponent in this election.
Our father is ready to make Edo North shine, and what we are praying for him, we rather make it happen.
Oshomole is our father. He has done everything for Edo North. Yes. This is the time again to appreciate him.
We have seen Oshomole's works as a governor. We have seen him in the Senate. We have seen everything he has done.
We believe in his leadership. We respect him for always there for us.
As the APC primary election clock ticks for the Senate, the Edo North senatorial leader is optimistic that he will emerge victorious. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
You're watching NTA News. This concluding segment is next, just after this timeout. Stay with us.
Hello. Are you looking for a place for relaxation, for comfort, or rather you're just looking for a place to call home? Welcome to Zavik Royal Hotel. Zavik Royal Hotel can give you this and many much more as you take advantage of our senator suites, royal executives, and so much more. And event halls where we make the dreams come true with our conference and boardrooms, our poolside for parties, and our car park for space for parties. You can have so much more with Zavik Royal Hotel, for there is something for everyone here. Zavik Royal Hotel, a home from home.
Thank you for being there. We'll now join our network studios for updates on sports.
Nigeria on Friday struck gold once again at the 42.94 seconds, becoming the first women's team in the history of the championship to run under 43 seconds. Liberia claimed silver while host Ghana settled for bronze. Nigeria also secured silver in the men's 4x100 meters relay with Favour Asha, Tejiri Godwin and Chidera Ezeako claiming 38.70 seconds. Ezeako produced a strong ankle leg to overtake Ghana for second place. Elsewhere, Nigerian women's national under-20 football team will face a tough challenge at the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup after being drawn in Group F along Spain, China and New Caledonia. The draw ceremony took place on Friday ahead of the tournament scheduled for September the 5th to 27th in Poland. The Falconets remain one of the only 3 nations alongside United States and Brazil to qualify for every edition of the competition since its introduction in 2022. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Football Federation.
That's how much can take there now. Thank you. And that's concluded our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching and good night.